Is the movie over yet? Yeah? Good. Well, that was a roller coaster. What is up, everyone? Movie Wayne back again with another review. This is going to be for the A24 film, Uncut Gems. And this is directed by the Safdie brothers, whose small CV I'm not really familiar with. And this stars Adam Sandler in a more serious role that he does once every blue moon. So this tells the story of Howard Ratner, played by Adam Sandler. And he's a jeweler and also a massive gambler. And he takes risk after risk to try and get that big score he's been chasing all his life. Now, when an opportunity presents itself, he goes for it, while also having to deal with all these problems with his family, his shop, and all these people that he owes a lot of money to. Now, what may draw you to this film is Adam Sandler. It certainly drew me to the film because he's in such a more serious role. Now, he's done this a few times, but not quite at this level, and I'm happy to say that he was absolutely excellent, and it was so refreshing to see him in this way. Now, this film proves that this guy can seriously act. I am a big fan of Adam Sandler's comedy films. They're usually goofy and just easy watches, but I think Adam Sandler should do this more from now on to give a reboost to his career, because he's got so much to offer, in my opinion. Now, his performance here wasn't absolutely Oscar-worthy. It didn't actually blow me away, but it was a very, very solid performance. Now, Uncut Gems wants you to fully immerse yourself with it. It requires your concentration levels. The film is very, very fast-paced, and it does ask you to keep up. Now, there's people shouting and talking over each other all the time, and it wants you to focus fully. The camera is switching back and forth, constantly trying to keep up with itself. For example, one scene in this film is in Howard's jewellery store, and he's on the phone. There's 4 different people on the line, and he's switching back and forth. There's customers at the door trying to get in, but there's a problem with the door, so he's shouting at all his staff to sort all the problems out in the shop. Meanwhile, his fish tank gets infected, so he jumps up trying to save all the fish. Chaos is ensuing. No one knows what to do. There's shouting all over the place, and it happens like I'm talking right now, and I just got a headache just from talking about that scene. But that's how most of the movie does actually happen. It's not just that scene either. I mean, most films do tell the story from start to end, but this just throws you straight in at the deep end into Howard's hectic life with all these problems going on around him, and we just go from there. Now, you might be thinking I'm frustrated or annoyed with the way I'm talking about this film, but actually it was quite the opposite. All of this chaos worked like a charm for me. And that is very strange to say. I don't know how it did, but it just did. And there are moments in this film, a couple of scenes, just for a few minutes, where it slows down and allows you to take in everything that has just happened before jumping on its 100-mile-an-hour one-way train journey. Now, if you enjoy Uncut Gems as much as I did, you might appreciate the screenplay here. I can actually imagine it not looking too good on paper, but the Safdie brothers had a clear vision of what they wanted, and they just executed it so well. Now, I have to applaud this film for being so unique, because they could have just made a drama film and said, we have Adam Sandler in this serious role, and a lot of people would have jumped at that anyway, but they take that concept and move so much further with it in the way they made this film. Now, I have to respect them for that. And it's a lot like Howard in the film, actually, where he takes a lot of risks. This film paid off for me. It really did. However, I can imagine this film not being for everyone. I absolutely loved it. My fiance absolutely hated it. She hated it. I've heard people say they like it, people say they don't. And that's all fine, because at the end of the day, films are subjective, aren't they? Now, I'm just going to go ahead and rate Uncut Gems a 9 out of 10. Yeah, quite a big score, but Adam Sandler in this serious role, mixed with a new way of filmmaking, just clicked with me. I was very impressed. So at the end of these reviews, I just like to leave a little fun fact. A fun fact for Uncut Gems is that the F-bomb is used so many times that, in fact, this film is 6th on the list for the highest F-bombs. Yeah. The word fuck is used a lot. Okay, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this review. If you want to subscribe, I've got a lot more reviews coming. lots of other new videos as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later.